Interest rates are coming down a bit, and I think there's a consensus that we'll have a soft landing, and that overall is good for the industry. But I do think it's very sector focused.
I'm here today with Prentiss Feagles, partner at Hogan Lovells. As the recipient of the Nareit 2024 Industry Achievement Award, what is it about the REIT industry that has managed to capture and hold your professional attention? Well,
whenever you're pursuing a career, you like things that are interesting and they evolve. And the REIT industry is amazingly in that respect. I started in the area in the early 1990s. The industry was focused on office buildings, not trophy, and apartments, more often than not garden apartments. Data centers, no one knew the word. We used dial-up, AOL, to do email and all of that. So no one could imagine what the industry is involved in. The people are great. The companies typically have people that are smart, collegial, entrepreneurial, and that makes it interesting to work with. Far less institutional than some of the other big companies I've worked with over the years. And the industry's evolved. The laws have changed dramatically, which as a tax lawyer has made it interesting and challenging. Nareit obviously has played a key role there. But it's gone from a small industry to a big industry that cuts across sectors. And I don't know what more you can ask for. If you're looking for 30 years of interesting times, that defines it to me.
And how would you describe fundamentals for the REIT and publicly listed real estate space at this time?
In talking with our team, I think we think overall it's better. Interest rates are coming down a bit, and I think there's a consensus that we'll have a soft landing, and that overall is good for the industry. But I do think it's very sector focused. I think that there are some sectors that are thriving. I mentioned the data centers. Everybody wants a piece of data centers. High-end retail from our clients is doing really well. Occupancies are up, rents are up. There are other more challenged areas. Commercial office buildings still a challenge. I think the market reset in values, people are coming to understand that and reluctantly accept it. So we're starting to see more transactions there. But that's a different market today. So in the end, I think overall the industry is good, but I do think sector focus is really important in thinking about how the industry is doing.
And what do you expect to see in the coming year in terms of REIT M&A, IPO, and joint venture transactions?
We're optimistic that M&A will be picking up. We are seeing lots of conversations among clients, and that's always good. That tends to lead to more activity. So we think particularly as you get on into 2025 and people become convinced they understand the market, you'll see more M&A. IPO, obviously there's not been a lot of IPO activity in recent years. We think that will be picking up probably more towards the latter part of 2025 than the early part, but we do see more conversations about that. One of the factors there has been that public market valuations are now very competitive with the private market valuations. For a long time, the private market had a significant competitive advantage, and that really made doing an IPO hard. So we're convinced that we'll see that. We think also that you will see in the industry, as you have in the past, when there's lots of activity, there are haves and have-nots. And that's always good for activity. Because the market sorts itself out. So we're very optimistic it'll be a busy 2025.